Let's say you're ready to buy a red light therapy device, but you've just come across a comment from someone saying, oh my God, I had a horrible customer service experience with this company. Avoid. What do you do? Well, in this video, I'm going to help you out, okay? So firstly, I'm going to share my tips and experiences and feedback after working with hundreds, if not more, of customers in the space. Also, make sure you hang around to the end of this video because I will be sharing a solution that you're going to love. Okay, so now let's get into the 5 reasons why I don't include customer service in my red light therapy product reviews. Firstly, it's subjective. I like quantifying things. If you've seen my reviews, I use spectrometers, I use EMF meters, I use sound meters, I use calculators, I use Excel spreadsheets. I like the numbers don't lie, right? It's easy for me to measure something and then provide the numbers for you to make an informed decision. When it comes to customer service, how do I measure it? Do I just take an experience that some person's had? It's not really accurate. If you can figure out a way for me to quantify customer care, customer experience, please let me know in the comments below because I would love to incorporate it into my reviews. It would make my reviews better and it would help you guys. Reason number 2 is my experiences dealing with a red light therapy company are not going to be a true representation of what you may experience. And that's because I run a red light therapy review channel. When I reach out to a company or if a company reaches out to me, they want to put on their best behavior, so to speak. They want to roll out the red carpet. They want to keep me happy because they know if I'm happy, I'm going to be happy when it comes to talking about their company and their reviews, right? Of course, I try and remove all of this biasness and purely look at the product itself so I can make product reviews that are about the product. But still, my experience dealing with that company is not a true representation. I may reach out to the customer support team, but soon it gets escalated to the CEO. Often though, a company reaches out to me before I reach out to them. So I can't really share my experiences and expect that that'll be true for everyone. I wish it was. What about a mystery shop? I know some people have said, hey, you should just order one of these panels, use a different name, different address, different credit card, and track the experience and see how it goes. And yeah, I have thought about that. The problem with that is just one anecdote. Maybe there is a shipping issue that's nothing to do with the red light therapy company. Maybe they're short-staffed on that particular day or particular week. Maybe my address doesn't come up in their database or something. Just stuff happens, right? And though there is some merit to doing a mystery shop and reporting on that, it's still not super accurate. Maybe if I did it for 10 different products in 10 different countries over 10 different weeks, that could probably show a good representation of what you're working with here. But that's extremely expensive, extremely time consuming, and realistically, it's just not possible. Hey, so if you're finding all of this really useful, please hit the like button. It helps me to improve content and put out better stuff for you guys. Okay, so point number 4, what about reading all the comments on my product reviews or looking at all the emails I've received about people's experiences with the companies? There's issues with this. Firstly, if you order something and everything goes well, no issues, the product turns up, it works as performed, years later it's still working as performed, chances are you're just going to get on with your life and you're not really going to go out and write a detailed review about it, right? However, if something bad happens and you have a lot of bad experiences, then you're more likely to go out there and share your experiences with the world. And that's the issue with me pulling up emails and comments. Most of the comments are negative. You don't really see many positive comments unless you ask for them or you reach out. And also for every one negative comment, there may be dozens or hundreds or thousands of happy customers out there that you aren't aware about. And the other issue here is the bigger the company doing more sales, the more often you'll see a negative comment, right? So it's hard to just say, well, look, here's 10 bad comments about this company and here's one bad comment from this company, but this company over here is 50 times bigger than this one. It's hard to extrapolate the data, right? And secondly, how does that work with a new company? If there's no negative comments, is it fair to say that they're an amazing company with great customer service? No. So that's point number 4. Finally, I have Trustpilot and the BBB, Better Business Bureau, I think it is. People say, look, why don't you go after these websites, these independent websites, and look at the reviews from there? And I have. If you go over to Trustpilot and you look at, say, Juve or Mito Red or Platinum LED, you'll see that most of the reviews are actually quite bad, but there's only a handful of reviews, like 10 or so reviews. Remember, some of these companies are doing thousands of sales. 10 reviews isn't enough for me to confidently say that, hey, this company is terrible when it comes to customer service. But I also know firsthand that there's a lot of very happy customers that have dealt with these companies. Likewise with the BBB organization. Firstly, You can pay money to be on there and get accreditation. It's not really the most independent organization out there. I don't know a lot about it because in New Zealand we don't have it. However, again, when I've looked at some of the reviews on there, there's literally like a handful of reviews. Now, bad stuff happens. Sometimes you do have bad customer care, customer service issues. I get it, that happens. But the point I'm trying to make here is I can't take half a dozen of negative reviews on one website and carry that over into my reviews and make a broad statement saying the product's great, but the company's bad, because it's just not fair and not accurate. So if you're watching this and thinking, Alex, well, what do I do? I want to buy this great product that you've said good things about it, but I am still nervous about the customer care side of things. Well, here's what you can do. If you purchase it and you do have problems, whether it's with the product itself or delivery or anything, reach out to me. Reach out to me directly or leave a comment below. Tell me what the problem is, give me a heap of details, and what I will do is I'll do my best to help you. Now, I've been in the red light therapy space for 5, 6, 7 years now, quite some time. I've built up a lot of networks, a lot of contacts. I can use those contacts and escalate the problem if it needs escalated, or maybe I can just help you because I've seen the problem before, or maybe I can just act as a bit of a mediator. But here's my little promise to you that if you do have an issue, again, I'll do what I can to help you, especially if you've watched my content and you've bought a product that I have recommended and then you end up having issues. I wish I could come out and say, avoid this company or beware of this company for these reasons, but I can't do that. Instead, this is a workaround, okay? I look at the products, I'll tell you what's good and what's not so good. If you like that product, go off and order it. Be sure to use discount code Alex. It will save you a bit of money. And then if any issues do pop up, again, leave them below. I'll do what I can to help. Now that you've got this extra peace of mind protection, you probably want to go out and find the best product, right? So be sure to click on this video and I'll be sure to help you find the best product for your needs.